going on, entertain? So time come to y'all with another video, and we talking a little bit of a Zeus Town Hall mixed with a couple of not STV in there. Before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, let me know what y'all think about this video. Now, of course, let's start off with Lemmy's interview that he did with the Breakfast Club. Now, this interview, we learned a couple of interesting tidbits with a lot of the regurgitated stuff that we've heard over the past few years. Now, it starts off, he has now made up with Ray J. Thank God, because Ray J, that Tronics network is trash. There's been plenty of entertainers that have told me that they have signed up and don't even know how to get on and watch the network, allegedly. So thank God, because that whole trying to be against him and beefing with Lemmy to kind of promo the network, it never hit how he thought it was going to hit, to be honest. And I'm glad that he's past that point, because you can't compete where you don't compare. Sorry, Ray J. And I'm still pissed about that whole situation. Y'all, he tried to get some of us bloggers, allegedly, to help him with his network and wasted our time. Okay, just now. But he says in the interview that he would get in a ring with Ray J. He's just like, me and Ray J, he hurt me on a, he attacked me personally, which kind of hurt, on a personal level. But you feel me? There's no hard feelings. But at the end of the day, we're working on something together. Unless they are bringing back the conversation, I don't want to see what they're working on. No shade. That's the only collaboration that they've had that I want to see come back, is the conversation. Besides that, it's sort of what are y'all gonna really show us? But once again, I'm glad they're not beefing no more, because that was really tired. They bring up the magazine Dreams. I did watch it on Zeus. The thing is, here's the thing with Zeus Network. There's a lot of negative when it comes to that network, but there's a tidbit of positive, and their movies are actually not bad. The other day, I actually went and checked some of them out, and they ain't bad. High quality, they're theater movies. They're actually really, really good. And I did check out Magazine Dreams, which features Jonathan Majors, which she talked about him needing more finances in order to fund the movie, and was actually able to help him do that and put it on the platform. And that movie, he ate down. I will say that movie really eats. So it's sad that happened to Jonathan Majors, where he has to put it on a platform that is not really a movie-based sort of network. But it all worked out for the better, because that movie, like Charlamagne said, it does deserve an Emmy. I'm not gonna lie, it really did deserve an Emmy. Now, another thing that he does during this interview, which to me was hilarious, he tried to get Just the Hilarious to come on Baddies. Let me tell you something. Jess, if you come on Baddies, you're going to look like a plum fool. I'm sorry. You are too old to be on Baddies, Jess. I'm sorry. Natalie's not too far from her age either, but it's Natalie is really a metamorphosis. That bitch is old, but she has hang around so many young bitches that she's able to blend in and appear younger, or filter younger, whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? So it's in our minds, we know she 38, 40, but we know, but the stuff that she's done, she's really 25. You know what I'm saying? She's a good 25 because of the people that she's around and her persona. But Jess, we know you are a mom in your, late 30s and early 40s. You know what I'm saying? You up there. Imagine Jess on Baddies. So she does seem kind of up to it. Now, I don't think it's specifically going to be Baddies, but she was basically up for a conversation for her and Natalie to have a conversation about their altercation, which I talked about on this channel with that whole club situation, which to me, Jess is just doing it for the check, which I ain't even mad about, because I don't feel like they have anything to discuss. I mean, what do we have to talk about? Y'all don't like each other. Y'all not gonna like each other. Y'all probably ain't gonna ever be around each other like that. What is there more to say? Okay, bye. So that's why I kind of find it pointless. Imagine Jess coming on Baddie talking about my name is Just the Hilarious. I'm a baddie too. And I sit on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne and DJ MVT and Lauren T, but I don't like that bitch. And I'm a radio personality, I'm a comedian, I talk and I do a lot of things around the swords. Like, imagine her coming on there as a personality. Like, I just can't see that. But we'll see, because money does talk, and Lemmy Pepper does cut, some fat check. Lemmy Pepper is one messy nigga. How you use an interview to pitch a baddie's proposal? Like, that is like next level diabolical. They talk a little bit about Love Cabin, but y'all that don't know, like, for the past 2 days, the reason why I haven't been on Twitch, I booked this gig or whatever, and then I met this dude. Now, I could tell just from, his page and talking to him that he's one of the girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know. And he told me that Miss Washington reached out to him for Love Cabin. So this is further confirmation, because this is the second person that I have come across that is one of the girls that was approached for Love Cabin. So it's like it might be an all-inclusive show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be to where, it's just straights and the gays on there. So we shall see. I might be wrong, because they might not end up, getting on or whatever. But yeah. So that's a little interesting tea for y'all. What I did like, though, when they brought up Love Cabin, he was like, we have, like, Temptation Island and, like, Love Island. Like, girl, you got the idea for Love Island. Like, don't play Lemmy. Like, stop. Like, you got, because you see how Love Island, y'all, is gaining a lot of traction. Like, literally, I haven't made a Zeus video since, like, Sunday, Monday-ish. So it's like, at the end of the day, like, Love Island has really taken over. So it's like, don't try to make it seem like, you just came up, like, it's because of Love Island. There ain't no Temptation Island, nothing, babes. You know what I'm saying? They film in a few weeks, like he said in an interview, and he said he's excited, to show something else. He feels as if there's not going to be emphasis on fighting. I disagree. We all know how Zeus Network does. I feel like they say that, but a whole nother thing happens. Okay. Now, Charlamagne was funny as hell this interview, because he kept it a buck about him and his rap career and that damn music. Okay. He was like, you made all these millions. Don't be getting up on camera acting like a plum fool. I said, thank you. My whole thing is this: with people that are, like, extremely wealthy, why do you want the fame and the scrutiny of it? Let me hit a lick. Y'all not gonna see me no shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, y'all not. Y'all might see me here and there, but I'm not gonna be on here like, like, hopping. No. I need to relax. I done busted my ass. I'm sick of life. You feel me? Like, I don't get that. I just don't get that. Like, I feel like wealth is way of a priority over richness. Over fame. My bad. Wealth is the way priority over fame. 100%. Like, fame is not all it's cracked up to be. You get criticized left and right. People making rumors about you. They lied on your bitch ass. So it's like, why would you want all that? Anyways, they also talk a little bit about the fact that Clarissa Shields. Now, I love the fact that they address this, because, Tasiki sometimes tried to make it seem as if Clarissa didn't want to, like, really do it. But, Lemmy Pepper clarified in an interview that, they were going to do a fight, but Tasiki had to train, which makes a lot of sense because she is a boxer. I'm glad Charlamagne didn't try to, dig into the Tasiki hype and said literally she will get knocked out, which I agree too. I was kind of hoping they would fight, because y'all know I'm not a fan of Tasiki. So it's sad that it didn't happen. Okay, it's sad it didn't happen. Then we get to Scotty and Janisha. He admits that he is dating Scotty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really admitted it. I think this is his first press release that he's saying, like, he's, like, officially dating. He's with her. That's his main squeeze. That's his new body. That's his limber girl. You know what I'm saying? She do splits on it. Like, he really full on said it on the damn interview, and then said that, him and Janisha dated in the past through her boyfriend and girlfriend, and that they never, were married, right? And then they asked about Natalie. Now, with Natalie, he's just like, I would never step, and go far with any of my, my castmates, my, my host, my CEOs, like I would never like go that far and push that boundary. Like I'm just not that type of guy, you know? Like this dick belongs to Scotty. The dick is Scotland's. No shade, let me pop our allegedly. That's not what I was told. I was told something completely different, girl. I did hear that, you have some of the nonchalant, allegedly. So I don't know about that. I feel like that was a little bit of cap, okay? Because mm-mm. I didn't hear that. I'm sorry. I heard a complete opposite. I heard it was a one time, but you had some of the mention. Okay, allegedly. But he claims that he didn't and that, he would never go down the swords. He didn't address any rumors specifically in regards to him and Scotty's relationship, especially a lot of the allegations that are about him. He did not address, which I found to be a little bit interesting, because that is some of the harsher rumors. Because let's keep it a buck. Nobody really gives a crap that, you two-timing Scotty and Janisha. Like, we've been saying that, we've been joking about that for like years now. So it's like nobody really gives a crap. Because it's been, before y'all made it public, it's been public knowledge through me, through a whole bunch of other sources. So it's like nobody really cares. What we did want to know is the allegations, allegedly. So the fact that that wasn't addressed, I found very interesting. I will say it was good that they gave him his flowers for the philanthropy work that he has done through Zeus. Because I will say during holidays and stuff, they are always, I noticed, doing charity work. They've done charity work throughout the years as well that I do notice. They'll post it here and there through Lemmy's sister's page or sometimes his page. So they are one of the networks that does do some sort of give back to the community, which most networks can't say they do that. So there's that. Another thing that was addressed in this interview was him potentially working with Kanye, which I'm like, whoa, that sounds like a conspiracy video waiting to happen. But he did say they're in conversation, so we'll see what comes of that. Apparently, they're supposed to do the whole Sunday service thing. Y'all know how Kanye does the whole Sunday choir that he was doing on his own. That's going to be featured in his documentary, which I'm going to be covering soon. That's dropping very, very soon. So we'll see what really comes from that. The biggest goal of the interview to me was trying to get, I think, press a little bit more for Zeus. Because I will say, I think the press for the network is not as high as it used to be. It's only because I feel like they've rode the baddie train so long that I think it's time to like change up a little couple stuff, because I think the fandom's getting a little tired of it. So, because for him to just do this interview like kind of out of nowhere, it gives that they're trying to get a little bit more press for the network. That's what it gave to me. So let me know what y'all thought about the interview, and do y'all believe what he said in regards to Scotty and Janisha? I do think there was overlap. It's no shade. I do think there was overlap. 100%. 100%. I just feel like it was unknown overlap, allegedly. Don't see how I know. Anyways, let's talk Naj versus Cash. A lot of the girls are mad that Naj ran off on the plug, twice. Ran off the plug twice. Okay. Naj got her bad blood episode with Cash, and she took the money and she did. Okay, after one round. Now, some of the fandom is mad, and some of the fandom understands. I feel as if, okay, I'm saying this. I think she is justified for what she did. I'm gonna tell you why. Nash has been there for the longest, not the longest, but she's been there longer than Cash. Let's clear that up. She's been there longer than Cash. Not only that, some of the people that have hosted shows or have gotten certain opportunities, in my opinion, some of them should have went to Naj. And if the contract did not state we have to fight 4 rounds to get to 15,000, then it's like, okay, boom, you wrong for what you did. But the contract ain't state that. It said to show up and do the episode. It never said you have to do 4 rounds to get to $15,000. So to me, that's more on Zeus and not STV. I said Zeus. It's more on not STV fault. Sway and Tilo, Y'all should have made sure that contract was ironclad and said you're not getting that money until you do 4 rounds or 5 rounds, at least 5 rounds. Okay, not 1 round and then you get the money. Child. That Naj is a finesser. Y'all should never do to not mess with the bitch. She finessed the hell out of y'all. All those times, some of the times that Naj has gotten tried, this is her lick back for y'all. Okay? My whole thing is this. A lot of the people mad at Naj, y'all would not be mad at Cash if she did the same thing. Let's keep it a buck. It's because y'all don't like Naj. Okay? It's because y'all don't like her. Because if Cash did that, y'all be laughing and say, ha 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 ha, she got not NTV, ha ha ha. They be playing with Cash anyways. They be playing with her money, ha 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 ha. Because it's not, oh, and she's scary, she blah 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 blah. I'm just saying, y'all should have put in the contract. I'm telling y'all, 5 rounds for 15K. Okay, who I think still won? I still feel like Nasa more the W, and the only reason why is because, like, when Cash talks, when she wins a squabble, she talks about it in depth. She didn't for this one. It sort of gave like, I wish I did more. It doesn't give like, oh, I won hands down. I ate her down. She couldn't do nothing with me. Blah 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 blah. That's what I got from it. Especially right after they both finished the episode. It didn't seem like that to me, but I might be wrong. We will see. Apparently, the episode drops on Monday. Not even that, too. Cash herself said it'll be okay if she get 1 round.
Yeah, no shade. It's not yet like that.
How many rounds do you think it's gonna take you to whoop the man?
I got 1 round on me. Yeah. To whoop a bitch. 1 real. Yeah, no shade. It's not yet like that.
How many rounds do you think it's gonna take you to whoop the man?
I got 1 round on me. Yeah. To whoop a bitch. 1 real.
Okay, so this is herself saying that. So why y'all mad? Don't get me wrong. I was a little irritated when I found out because it's like, of course, we as viewers want to see more than 1 round. Of course, I'm never gonna sit here and be like, oh, is it? No, we like, especially because their beef has been long awaited. For them to have even gotten in the same room is like a miracle. I told you I thought Cash was gonna get a 9-to-5 job before ever doing something like this. So to see her actually do this is crazy. But logistically, y'all can't be mad at Naj. Emotionally, y'all can. But when it comes to the logistics, paperwork-wise, y'all can't be mad at her. Okay? Let's talk more about money, y'all. Back to Zeus. It looks as if Ming Lee said that she got paid $20K for the reunion.
They're gonna charge me more than $20K. $20K is to sit there look pretty. $80 or $100K is to actually do something,
and go put on.
That to me is crazy. Zeus is giving out money like crazy. Like, wow. To me, that was a little bit of a waste because Ming didn't really do much at the reunion, but just sit there with a smirk, like, and then lean against the couch. And you know what's crazy too, Ming? I'm finna call you out, bitch. You had a lot to say about Isaiah J and his hosting skills when you literally sat there on mute. At least he talked. We never even heard you open your mouth. The nerve of you, bitch. Like, that to me is crazy. Now, recently, y'all, let me pepper some of the baddies were doing a hosting, and Mariah Lynn and Jayla were there, and they teased like a return for them to come back. I want Mariah Lynn to come back. Jayla, I don't think so. And the reason why is because I feel like Jayla has had such a negative experience being on baddies where she has vocalized herself. So it's like, why would you want to go back and make yourself look like a little bit of a hypocrite? And I don't think she has bad experience with the network. It's more so the production side, aka what Ashley Washington, no shade. She said it, I didn't, bitch. So that's why I feel like she shouldn't come back. Now, Mariah, yes. Mariah should have been brought back. I don't know why they waited to bring her back. We've missed so many seasons that she could have been fighting with Summer and her and Summer reading each other. It would have been a key, and we didn't even get that. It's annoying. Okay. Now, Big Lex, I feel like she'll return. It should be Big Lex and Mariah. Okay, I feel like Summer should come back, and I feel like y'all should give Dolly a break. The reason why is because I want to see the big three kind of separated. I feel like they should put Dolly on like Love Cabin or something like that. Y'all hate her, but I don't, so too bad. So that way, you know, we could see them sort of split up, and the fans could stop automatically just hating them just because they're all together. Now, a little bit more on Gone Wild. Daisy, oh my God. Apparently, Daisy, y'all, had a strap named Mike. And Mike was 10 inches long, veiny, and thick.
I was the nigga that was on the show, really.
Ah.
Y'all had a big ass these bitches.
Wow.
Y'all making me think about TT when I said that.
Ah.
About my
Damn.
But yeah, I had a big ass ask that bitch TT. Bro, that shit was like this fucking big, bro.
Wow.
That shit was like this thick. How you taking that, bitch?
Oh, wow.
Bitch, how you taking that, bitch? How you taking that big, bitch? That shit was huge, ho. And you took that shit, ho. You nasty bitch.
Damn, TT. So that's what the beef was about. Oh my God. TT, you need to come to the altar, girl, because we got some things to ask you. You was taking Daisy strap deep down and through. Wow. You are a nasty girl. I could be your nasty girl. I could be your nasty girl. I don't know why, but I believe this a little bit. Now, I don't know about the length of the strap and all of that, but I could believe this. And the reason why is because that scene, as you guys saw at the bottom, and some other things that I noticed throughout the season was very suspect. So it's like, we need some clarification on this, TT, because I don't know. I could believe it just a tad. Okay, now Emery kind of shaded Rella because she didn't help her out during a squabble, which to me was so stupid because at the end of the day, would y'all have helped Rella out when Jaden was tearing her through?
And Coco's my bitch. Like, nothing happened with me and Rella. She just watched me get jumped. That's it. The only bitches that's I'm cool with for real, and I know that I'm locked in, is motherfucking TT, Gloss Up, and Janellis for real. And Coco's my bitch. Like, nothing happened with me and Rella. She just watched me get jumped. That's it.
Okay, because it's like, what's Rella gonna do? I get it though, because it was group to group, but like, I don't feel like the energy would be reciprocated. Okay, and this is another lesson for Rella to learn to not follow after a pack, because she don't even with you no more. Okay. Now, let me know what y'all think down below. Do y'all think Nas should have got in more rounds? Do you think she should get the 15K after what she did? And who do y'all think took the W? What y'all thought about the Lemmy interview? And we're all babies.
Wanna dance with a cutie in the pale moonlight, it's my duty. Shake too fresh and fruity, sweet like candy ass, make a pass for the booty. I fantasize interludes when I'm in the mood, see me in the news. No time to rewind when the baseline rides for two, feel me in the groove. I rock on and on to the break of
Now,